Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions is first in the live chat. How you doing there, Big Ray? Thanks for popping in here. Big Ray, first in the live. Who do we got popping up here next during the 2-minute free entry process? Big Ray's in with his second one. Big Ray's got his 2 out of 3 so far. Bipster's in here. Bipster is in the house. Socializing with Sonia is here. How you doing there, Sonia? Hopefully you're having a great day. Socializing with Sonia. Bipster. Happy Wednesday. There we go. Big Ray, Bipster, Bipster. Bipster's got 3. Big Ray's got 2 so far. Big Ray's got 2 so far. 1, 2 for Big Ray. Come on, one more there, Big Ray. You can squeeze it in there. Halfway through the week, just got my package from your sale, Donald. Going prime time. Yep, I'm going to be going prime time starting next month in the fall, starting in September. No, I got a few sodas. I'm glad that I got here on time. There we go. We've got Big Ray, Bipster, and Socializing with Sonia first in the live stream. We are good to go. Let's see who else might chime in here before the first spot on 10:03. We got 10:02, and we're out rolling. 4 people watching. 4 thumbs up. Par for the course. 4 watching. 4 thumbs up. Right. Gotta go for a few more, or less than a minute. I should say less than a minute. All right. Let me switch this over here so I can see the screen in front of me. And as soon as my computer says 10:03 and I see my first chat at 10:03, all early bird free entries will be done. Okay. I've got 10:02 still. There's 10:03. If we can get somebody to either give me a thumbs up in the chat so I can see a 10:03 timestamp, that will end the free entry process. Just need a thumbs up in the chat. Now, there we go, Big Ray. Just grab my knife to open the box or cut the tape. All right, so we are good to go there. Got our first 10:03, so let me go to the Wheel of Names and get the entries in here. Let's see where our Wheel of Names stands right now. There's that thumbs up. Thank you there, Big Ray. Thumbs up in the chat. Just gotta wait for my Wheel of Names to cooperate. Bipster's got a week and a day to go. A week and a day to go. Okay, let me do this really quick. Copy and paste a couple entries in here that are already in for the month. All right, got those. Got that. Okay, let me get Socializing with Sonia's 3 entries in here. I think this is your first time in the wheel this month there, Sonia. So let me get you in here really quick here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. All right, got everybody in there. I'll give you our update here in a second. We now have 70 entries in the month of August giveaway. So I'm going to make a bold announcement now. Oh, I forgot to make that other announcement yesterday. I'll go over that in a minute here too, since we got 5 minutes still. Um, we've got 70 entries. If we get 777 entries into the Wheel of Names by the end of August, we'll see how that ends up. But if we do, we will have a super, super big prize giveaway. Might be multiple big prizes of my choosing, depending on who the person is that wins. But yeah, I mean, as far as I'll choose a awesome prize that will probably blow your socks off. But that leaves to be determined, and this will hold true until we hit the 777 names on the wheel. So if we don't get up there in August, we'll try in September. If not, we'll try in October, and then November, and then December, and eventually I'll have 777 people on the wheel. And we'll have an awesome, awesome giveaway. Okay? But that is going to be my give back to the community when we reach 777 entries on the Wheel of Names. That'll be an awesome wheel spinning super go around, and we will see what happens if that takes place. So we do have 4 more minutes to go, and I wanted to make one of the announcements I forgot to make yesterday. Where'd I put my phone? Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Helps when you know where your phone is. But I just want to show you, this last weekend I hit a milestone on my eBay store. I made a milestone on my eBay store. So I went through all my eBay sales since I started doing baseball cards on the channel, and let's see. Oh, let me get this here first. And what I've done is I've set up a pin traveler. I've set up a pin traveler, and I'm not going to give you all the details of the stats, but every time I got an order on eBay, before I shipped it out, I would put the city and state or country, or the city and country, on where I shipped baseball cards. And this last weekend, I have shipped to over 513 destinations. All right, and as you can see on the bottom, you can't really see there's my little icon for Don Blomdahl Hall of Fame Veteran Sports Cards from eBay. That's my eBay icon and stuff, or will be as soon as I get it updated. But yeah, and 14 different countries. So of course, 99% of those are probably they are most likely the United States of America and Canada. I have sent to 12 other countries, though, where eBay orders went to. So that was pretty cool. I just thought I'd mention that. I was going to mention that yesterday and kind of just space things out. So I'll keep track of this, and I'll let you know when I get to my next goal, would be 750 different destinations. And then, of course, eventually 1,000. 1,000. So that is cool nonetheless. Just thought I would share that information with you. Again, it shows the farthest from home that I shipped to was in the Asian continent, basically, in the Asian area. 9,486 miles. The easternmost pin that I did was Sydney, Australia. Oh, I gotta scroll over from my other stats here. If I can get it to scroll. As we've got about a minute to go, I can share a little bit more of my stats here. The westernmost pin was Honolulu, Hawaii, because that goes with the international dateline. The northernmost pin was Anchorage, Alaska, and the southernmost pin was Sydney, Australia. So I just thought I'd share some of those interesting stats with you as far as my eBay sales. Oh, and I did factor in there some of the channel sales that I make too. So all that is listed in there, and everybody I have shipped to from my YouTube channel. So all that's encompassing, but primarily about a good 90 to 95% of the sales were from my eBay store. So just wanted to share that with you. And we don't have a whole lot of content today. We're just going to finish going through this 1986 baseball card set. We left off with this page, if you remember from last week. Sorry, got something, some dust or something just blew in my eye. You wonder how can that happen when you have glasses on? I don't know. It's probably dust from paper or things like that. But hopefully everybody's having a great start to your day today. Wow, these coins from your sale are really cool. These will have to be displayed for sure. Have you thought about how much you would want to sell a complete set for? I'll get back to you on that, Ray. I do have two extra complete sets. But yeah, if you're interested in buying a set, I could probably work out a deal with you there, Big Ray. The only thing on this is it will cost a little bit because of the weight for the postage. It'll most likely have to go in a priority box. It might fit in a small flat rate priority box, which I believe is $7 flat rate shipping. But I will let you know on that, Big Ray. And if so, yeah, I would be more than willing to sell you a set. But yeah, kind of do the math. If you do on average $3 a card for these, times 30. But I would sell a set cheaper than the per card rate. I'll tell you that right up front, okay? So I'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, they are a nice set. They are a nice set for sure. So, but we've got 10, 12. Let me go over the last couple cards we finished on last week, and we'll go through this set. And if you want, yeah, shoot me an email there, Big Ray, and I'll respond, okay? If you're super interested in that, and that'll save me from either trying to sell one on eBay and eliminating the fees and things of that nature. Okay, so let's go ahead and start going through this set. I've got to help my wife. We got to go grocery shopping. We're having a barbecue on Friday afternoon. Going to have I think 2 families from our church over for a barbecue on Friday evening. So my Friday Hall of Fame live stream probably won't be very long too, because in the afternoon we'll be getting ready for our barbecue that evening. I believe everybody's coming over about 5 o'clock. So other than that, let's go ahead and get into the remainder of this 1986 set. Of course, we got Dickie Knowles here with the Rangers, Glenn Davis for the Astros, Tom Seaver with the White Sox, Julio Franco with the Indians, John Russell with the Phillies, Chris Pitaro with the Tigers, the 1986 baseball checklist, Scott Bareltz with the Giants, and the Red Sox leaders. Sounds good. We can combine the set with the Ohtani and Tatis rookies lot you were considering as well. I listed some of those up on, I don't have a whole bunch of those left. I'd have to look in my box from this last week here. But I did list some on eBay, okay, as far as that. So we can just work on that 2018 baseball treasure card set. We'll send you an email, Donald. Thank you. No problem there, Big Ray. So without further ado, I'm going to pull this out of here, and we will get into the second half of this set. Starting out with some fire. It's not really fire, but some good cards. Right on the very first next page. Put that yellow paper back in storage here. But we do have Steve Buechele with the Rangers. Jay's Mix in the house. How you doing there, Jay's Mix? Ernie Riles with the Brewers. Bill Swift with the Seattle Mariners. Rod Carew with the Angels. We got Turn Back the Clock. Fernando Valenzuela with his 1981 Topps card. Tom Seaver with the Mets 1976 card. The 1971 Willie Mays with the Giants. The 1966 Frank Robinson with the Orioles. The 1961 Roger Maris with the Yankees. All right. Sorry, let me get a drink of water real quick here. Any Jays in this binder? Yeah, there's a Blue Jay right there. Jays Mix. Jim Clancy with the Toronto Blue Jays. Let me get a sip of water real quick. We've got Scott Anderson with the Cubs, Sal Botero with the Expos, Dave Smith with the Astros, Paul Runge with the Braves, Dave Kingman with the A's, Sparky Anderson, Hall of Famer, manager for the Tigers. Of course, there you go again. Jim Clancy with the Blue Jays, Tim Flannery with the Padres, Tom Gorman with the Mets. Then we got Hal McRae, designated hitter with the Royals, Denny Martinez with the Orioles, R.J. Reynolds with the Pirates, Alan Nicely with the Phillies, Frank Wills with the Seattle Mariners, Von Hayes with the Phillies, Dave Palmer with the Expos, Mike Jorgensen with the Cardinals, and Dan Spillner with the White Sox. Next page, we've got Rick Miller with the Red Sox, Larry McWilliams with the Pirates. We got the Brewers leaders. Trying to think who that might be for sure. Anybody has any guesses on that Brewers leader card? Jim Cowley with the Yankees, Max Venable with the Reds, Greg Booker with the Padres, Kent Herbeck with the Twins, George Frazier with the Cubs, and Mark Bailey with the Astros. Next up to bat, we've got Chris Cottaroli with the A's, Kurt Wilkerson with the Rangers, Bill Caudell with the Blue Jays, Doug Flynn with the Tigers, Rick Mahler with the Braves, Clint Hurdle with the Mets, Rick Honeycutt with the Dodgers, Alvin Davis with the Seattle Mariners, and Whitey Herzog, manager for the Cardinals. Sparky Anderson did a one-time cameo on TV with WKRP in Cincinnati back in 1979. That was a great episode. WKRP in Cincinnati. I think I remember that show they did back in the day. Awesome. Ron Robinson with the Reds, Bill Buckner with the Red Sox, Alex Trevino, not Alex Trebek, with the Giants, Burt Blyleven with the Twins, Len Cicada with the Orioles, Jerry Don Gleaton with the White Sox, Herm Winningham with the Expos, Rod Scurry with the Yankees, and Craig Nettles with the Padres. Then we've got Mark Brown with the Twins, Bob Clark with the Brewers, Steve Jeltz with the Phillies, Bert Hooton with the Rangers, Willie Randolph with the Yankees. That card is way off center, but that's okay. Still a nice card, but I'll have to make a mental note of that one to try and see if I can get a better one in the set here for that. But other than that, the set looks pretty good. The Braves leaders there. Mickey Tettleton with the A's, Kevin Bass with the Astros, and Louis O'Leal with the Blue Jays. I'm gonna, this will make sense to somebody along the way, but I'm gonna turn that way so I remember I gotta do something with that card. Down the road. That way it'll kind of jump out why I set that one aside. I mean, other than that, every card has looked really good in this binder. Leon Durham with the Cubs, Walt Terrell with the Tigers, Domingo Ramos with the Seattle Mariners, Jim Gott with the Giants, Rupert Jones with the Angels, Jesse Orosco with the Mets, Tom Foley with the Phillies, Bob James with the White Sox, and Mike Ciosa with the Dodgers. All right, Storm Davis with the Orioles, Bill Madlock with the Dodgers, Bobby Cox with the Blue Jays, Joe Hesketh with the Expos, Mark Bruhard with the Brewers, John Tudor with the Cardinals, Juan Samuel with the Phillies, Ron Mathis with the Astros, and Mike Easley with the Red Sox. On to our next page here. Andy Hawkins with the Padres, Bob Melvin with the Tigers, Ottoby McDowell with the Rangers, Scott Bradley with the Yankees, Rick Lysander with the Twins, George Vukovich with the Indians, Donnie Hill with the A's, Gary Matthews with the Cubs, and the Angels leaders card. I'll let you guys see that one a little bit closer with the face, if you know who that California Angel pitcher might be. Or no, that's not a pitcher, that's an infielder. I'm trying to think who that might be. Gary Pettis? I don't know. Throwing the turkeys from the helicopter for promotion was a hilarious episode. The humanity of all. Brett Saberhagen with the Royals, Lou Thornton with the Blue Jays, Jim Wynn with the Pirates, Jeff Leonard with the Giants, Pascal Perez with the Braves, Kelvin Chapman with the Mets, Gene Nelson with the White Sox, Gary Renicky with the Orioles, and Mark Langston with the Seattle Mariners. All right, next we got Jay Johnstone with the Dodgers, John Stuper with the Reds, Tito Landrum with the Cardinals, Bob Gibson with the Brewers, Ricky Henderson with the Yankees, Dave Johnson with the Mets, Glenn Cook with the Rangers, Mike Fitzgerald with the Expos, and Denny Walling with the Houston Astros. Okay. Jerry Kuzman with the Phillies, Bill Russell with the Dodgers, Steve Ontiveros with the A's, Alan Wiggins with the Orioles, Ernie Camacho with the Indians, Wade Boggs with the Red Sox, Ed Nunez with the Seattle Mariners, Thad Bosley with the Cubs, and Ron Washington with the Twins. I thought turkeys could fly. Mike Jones with the Royals, Darrell Evans with the Tigers, Giants leaders card. Trying to think who that might be. That looks like a pitcher on the mound for the Giants. Don't know for sure who that one is either. Milt Thompson with the Braves, Buck Martinez with the Blue Jays, Danny Darwin with the Brewers, Keith Hernandez. Oh, wait a minute. Greg Milton. I forgot. They listed on the bottom of the card here who is pictured on the front of the card. But Milt Thompson with the Braves, Buck Martinez with the Blue Jays, Danny Darwin with the Brewers, Keith Hernandez with the Mets, Nate Snell with the Orioles, and Bob Baylor with the Dodgers. Next up, we've got Joe Price with the Reds, Darrell Miller with the Angels, Marvell Wynn with the Pirates, Charlie Lay with the Expos. We got a checklist. Terry Pendleton with the Cardinals, Mark Sullivan with the Red Sox, Deuce Gossage or Rich Gossage with the Padres, and Tony La Russa, manager for the White Sox. Next up to bat here, we've got Don Kerman with the Phillies, Billy Sample with the Yankees. He's sampling that pitcher up pretty good. Jeff Calhoun with the Astros, Toby Harrah with the Rangers, Jose Rijo with the A's, Mark Salas with the Twins, Dennis Eckersley with the Cubs, Hall of Famer, Glenn Hubbard with the Braves, and Dan Petrie with the Tigers. Then we've got next up to bat, we've got Jorge Orta with the Royals, Don Schultz with the Indians, Jerry Narron with the Angels, Eddie Milner with the Reds, Jimmy Key with the Blue Jays. We've got the Mariners leaders. I think that is, Dave Henderson. Dave Henderson, when he was with the Mariners for, I think, a year or two, from what I remember. Roger McDowell with the Mets, Mike Young with the Orioles, and Bob Welch with the Dodgers. Next, we've got Tom Herr with the Cardinals, Dave LaPointe with the Giants, Mark Hill with the White Sox, Jim Morrison with the Pirates, Paul Householder with the Brewers, Hubie Brooks with the Expos, John Denny with the Phillies, Gerald Perry with the Braves, and Tim Stoddard with the Padres. We've got Tommy Dunbar with the Rangers, Dave Righetti with the Yankees, Bob Lillis with the Astros, Joe Beckwith with the Royals, Alejandro Sanchez with the Tigers, Warren Brustar with the Cubs, Tom Bruneski with the Twins, Alfredo Griffin with the A's, Jeff Barkley with the Indians. All right, next up to bat, we've got Jim Acker with the Blue Jays, Donnie Scott with the Mariners, Rusty Staub with the Mets, Mike Jeffcoat with the Giants, Paul Zuvella with the Braves, Tom Hume with the Reds, Ron Kittle with the White Sox, Mike Boddicker with the Orioles, and the Expos leaders. Pictured on front here is Andre Dawson. Andre Dawson. Next up to bat here, we've got Jerry Roos with the Dodgers, Lee Mazzilli with the Pirates, Jim Slayton with the Angels, Willie McGee with the Cardinals, Bruce Hurst with the Red Sox, Jim Ganter with the Brewers, Al Bumbry with the Padres, Brian Fisher with the Yankees, Gary Maddox with the Phillies. Then we've got Greg Harris with the Rangers, Rafael Santana with the Mets, Steve Lake with the Cubs, Sid Bream with the Pirates, Bob Nipper with the Astros, Jackie Moore with the Athletics, Frank Tanana with the Tigers, Jesse Barfield with the Blue Jays, Chris Bando with the Indians. And we've got Dave Parker with the Reds, Onyx Concepcion with the Royals, Sammy Stewart with the Orioles, Jim Presley with the Seattle Mariners, Rick Aguilera with the Mets, Dale Murphy with the Braves, Gary Lucas with the Expos, Mariano Duncan with the Dodgers, and Bill Lasky with the Expos. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat here. Hopefully you all's weather is doing well. We had a chance of thunderstorms yesterday, but the thunderstorms didn't happen. But I think they happened over on the eastern part of the state. On the eastern part of the state for sure, it did happen that way. They had some thunderstorms over there. Last night while I was doing some work on the channel and sorting cards and stuff, my wife was saying, "It's raining in eastern Washington." I'm like, that's okay. It's not raining here. I don't like the rain because then it waters my grass and then I have to cut it more often. I had to do some lawn work yesterday, but it was good because it was a cloudy day, but not a rainy day. So it was nice and easy to cut the grass. It was all dry. Made it for a dusty backyard, but other than that, things turned out well. And the yard is now groomed for our barbecue slash Filipino food on Friday. We're doing a combination American barbecue and Filipino pancit and lumpia and what they call sinigang. Oh, there's Chuck. Chuck knows what sinigang is, probably. He probably heard me talking about Filipino food. That's why he chimed in. How you doing, Chuck? I've got a package coming your way, just so you do know. I've got a package coming your way. You won one of the giveaways on my channel Saturday, so you do have a special package coming your way. I think you'll like some of the cards that are included in it. You have to let me know. I'll keep looking on your channel. I think I've sent you two different mail call bags recently. I don't know if you've opened the first one yet, but I have some pancit for lunch today. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's continue on here. All right, Gary Pettis with the Angels, Dennis Boyd with the Red Sox, the Royals leaders, and that looks like maybe Dave Parker. No, Hal McRae. Ken Daly with the Cardinals, Bruce Bochy with the Padres, Barbaro Garby with the Tigers, Ron Guidry with the Yankees, Gary Woods with the Cubs, and Richard Dotson with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. Roy Smalley with the Twins, Rick Waits with the Brewers, Johnny Ray with the Pirates, Glenn Brummer with the Rangers, Lonnie Smith with the Royals, Jim Pankovitz with the Astros, Danny Heap with the Mets, Bruce Suter with the Braves, and John Flesky with the Phillies. All right, we got Gary LaValle with the Blue Jays, Floyd Rayford with the Orioles, Steve McCaddy with the Athletics, Bob Brenly with the Giants, Roy Thomas with the Seattle Mariners, Ron Oster with the Reds, Kirk McCaskill with the Angels, Mitch Webster with the Expos, and Fernando Valenzuela with the Dodgers. Next we have Steve Braun with the Cardinals, Dave Von Olin with the Indians, Jackie Gutierrez with the Red Sox. Oh, Chuck, yeah, just so you know, I sent them to your business address, just so you do know. Hopefully that's still a good thing to do. I know you said you'd rather have them sent to your business address instead of your house because of theft in your neighborhood. So that's where I sent both packages, okay, to the business with the initials of PS. I'll just leave it that way. I don't know if you want me to say what it is. So your pick with Ethan and his dad at the National. Oh, Chuck, did you get to meet Ethan and his dad? That's pretty cool. I'm having a mixed feeling day. The doctors are giving my sister a week to live, so I'm sad about that, but also excited for her because God is calling her name and soon we'll be home. All right, we need to be in prayer for Chuck's sister. So lift up prayers for your sister there, Chuck. All right. A. Sonia and Big Ray. Roy Lee Jackson with the Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. And Bipster. Bipster's pulling for the Padres this year. Jason Thompson with the Pirates. The Cubs leaders. Is that? Nope. I would have said somebody else. That's Lee Smith. Judy Law with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. John Butcher with the Twins. And Bo Diaz with the Reds. We got Jose Cruz with the Astros, Wayne Tollison with the Rangers, Ray Sirich with the Brewers, Tom Brookins with the Tigers, Mark Kubica with the Royals, Dusty Baker with the A's, Mike Moore with the Seattle Mariners, Mel Hall with the Indians, and Steve Bedrosian with the Braves. Then we got Ron Reynolds with the Mets, Dave Steve with the Blue Jays, Billy Martin, manager for the Yankees, Tom Browning with the Reds, Jim Dwyer with the Orioles, Ken Howell with the Dodgers, Manny Trio with the Giants, Brian Harper with the Cardinals, and Juan Augusto with the White Sox. Chuck. Then we got Rob Wilfong with the Angels. We got our last. No. How many cards are in this? That's 792. Not our next to last checklist. Steve Garvey with the Padres. Roger Clemens with the Red Sox, Bill Schroeder with the Brewers, Neil Allen with the Yankees, Tim Corcoran with the Phillies, Alejandro Pena with the Dodgers, and the Rangers leaders. Is that Nolan? No, Charlie Ho. Charlie Ho for the pitcher for the Rangers. Tim Teufel with the Twins, Cecilio Galante with the Pirates, Ron Say with the Cubs, Willie Hernandez with the Tigers, Lynn Jones with the Royals, Rob Picciola with the A's, Ernie Witt with the Blue Jays, Pat Tabler with the Indians, and Claudel Washington with the Braves. There you go there, Big Ray. You said that very well. Matt Young with the Mariners, Nick Sasuke with the Reds, Dan Gladden with the Giants, Brett Burns with the White Sox, George Foster with the Mets, Dick Williams, manager for the Padres, Junior Ortiz with the Pirates, Andy Van Slyke with the Cardinals, and Bob McClure with the Brewers. Then we got Tim Wallace with the Expos, Jeff Stone with the Phillies, Mike Trujillo with the Red Sox, Larry Herndon with the Tigers, Dave Stewart with the Phillies, Ryan Sandberg with the Cubs, Mike Madden with the Astros, Dale Barra with the Yankees, and Tom Tillman with the Athletics. Then we've got Garth Eorg with the Blue Jays, Mike Smithson with the Twins, Dodger leaders, Bill Russell, pitcher on the front there, Bud Black with the Royals, Brad Kamensk with the Braves, Pat Corrales with the Indians manager, Reggie Jackson with the Angels. We've got Keith Hernandez, National League All-Star, Tom Hurd, National League All-Star, Tim Wallich, National League All-Star, Ozzie Smith, National League All-Star, Dale Murphy. These are all National League. I'll say when we switch to the American League. Pedro Guerrero, Willie McGee, Gary Carter, Dwight Gooden, John Tudor, and Jeff Reardon. Then we've got the American League coming up next. Don Mattingly, Damasco Garcia, George Brett, Cal Ripken Jr., my second favorite PC player to collect, Ricky Henderson, Dave Winfield, Jorge Bell, Carlton Fisk, Brett Saberhagen, Ron Guidry, and Dan Quisenberry, followed by Marty Bystrom with the Yankees, Tim Hewlett with the Reds, Mario Soto with the Reds, the Orioles leaders, Rick Dempsey, David Green with the Giants, Mike Marshall with the Dodgers, and Jim Beattie with the Seattle Mariners. Couple more pages to go here. Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals, Don Robinson with the Pirates, Floyd Humans with the Expos, Ron Romanek with the Angels, Marty Barrett with the Red Sox, Dave Dravecki with the Padres, Glenn Wilson with the Phillies, Pete Vukovich with the Brewers, and Andre Robertson with the Yankees. Dave Rosema with the Rangers, Lance Parrish with the Tigers, Pete Rose with the Reds, Frank Viola with the Twins, Pat Sheridan with the Royals, Larry Sorensen with the Cubs, Willie Upshaw with the Blue Jays, Denny Gonzalez with the Pirates, and Rick Cerrone with the Braves. Alright, Steve Henderson with the A's, Ed Jurek with the Red Sox, Gorman Thomas with the Seattle Mariners. Says, thank you, Uncle Donald. My package arrived safely. You are welcome, the Bipster of all things whack, good and godly. I started saying your old channel name. Howard Johnson with the Mets, Mike Krukow with the Giants, Dan Ford with the Orioles, Pat Clements with the Pirates, Harold Beans with the White Sox, Pirates leaders card, that is Rick Roden on the front there, Darryl Porter with the Cardinals, Dave Anderson with the Dodgers, Moose Haas with the Brewers, Andre Dawson with the Expos, Don Slott with the Rangers, Eric Show with the Padres, Terry Poole with the Astros, Kevin Gross with the Phillies, and Don Baylor with the Yankees. Then we've got Rick Langford with the A's, Jody Davis with the Cubs, Vern Rule with the Indians, Harold Reynolds with the Seattle Mariners, Vita Blue with the Giants, John McNamara, manager for the Red Sox, Brian Downing with the Angels, Greg Pryor with the Royals, and Terry Leach with the Mets. All right. The temperature today is 100. Well, it's only 73 here, if that makes you feel any better, Bipster. Al Oliver with the Blue Jays, Gene Garber with the Braves, Wayne Kurinchicki with the Reds, Jerry Hairston with the White Sox, Rick Bruchel with the Pirates, and Robin Yount with the Brewers. Joe Nolan with the Orioles, Ken Landreau with the Dodgers, and Ricky Horton with the Cardinals. And it looks like our last page in the book. All right. Alan Bannister with the Rangers, Bob Stanley with the Red Sox. We have our Twins leaders card here with Mickey Hatcher on the cover, Vance Law with the Expos, Marty Castillo with the Tigers, Kurt Bavacqua with the Padres, Phil Negro with the Yankees. Our final checklist with card numbers 61 through 792. And our last card is Charlie Hudson with the Philadelphia Phillies. In case you're wondering, this is the last card in the set, not that one, because of the way anybody knows you sort, you go 84, 85, 784, 785, 786, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So in essence, when you're going through the set, you're going through each row here backwards. Because this, oh, that's the last card. Don't mind me. I get confused sometimes. But that is the whole set there. This is just a fast rewind here. Oh, that's your body temp. Oh, okay. Oh, okay there, Bipster. Sorry, I didn't see that part. Keep Bipster in your prayers again. I know that Parkinson's medication can be a little bit difficult sometimes on your body. I had an uncle that was on the medication for the Parkinson's, but then he got to a point in his Parkinson's, it wasn't Parkinson's related. He ended up with cancer, and at that point he told the doctors, no sense in doing anything about the cancer now. Alright, yeah, 8 people watching, 8 thumbs up. That's okay. I know the viewership's down a little bit. We're just doing a backwards review of each page here, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, so that way you can kind of see. If you see a certain page, you can always scroll back and pause it. So this is like a fast recap of going through the book backwards. Miss Southern Belle's in the house. How you doing? Thanks for popping in here, Miss Southern Belle. Appreciate you being here. We're just doing a quick backwards recap trying to see if I can stretch this live stream to an hour today. It's going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but just prolonging the inevitable for the end of the stream. We'll have about 12 minutes we can talk and chit-chat in the channel and stuff like that, so we'll have the last few minutes, so at least I can get an hour of stream time on this set here. But we're going back in time, even to last week's preview. In case you didn't see last week, you can go through and watch it in reverse if you want. I guess you could call it that. Watching the replay in reverse here. You can't really do a backwards sort, because then you could go from this first page to the rest, and you could slow the video down. I don't know if it allows you to slow the video down, but that's how the set started out with the Pete Rose mini set here for his 1963 rookie card, his 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. And of course, this is his 86 right here. So that's a little encapsulation of the Topps Pete Rose cards from 1963 to 1986 in this little 7-card mini set here. All right. Hello, BRBCA. Big Ray Baseball Card Auctions. That's Miss Southern Belle throwing that in. I was like, what is she talking about? Oh, it's Big Ray Ball Cards and Auctions. So other than that, that's pretty much all I had scheduled for today. It's just going through this 1986 baseball card set that's been binderized here. You can see this, a big set like this is quite a few pages in a binder, that's for sure. And then, I don't know, I guess you could end up putting a picture on here of something from Topps, or oh, you could probably almost put a binder page in there. I should put this first page and then slide it right in here so you could see the front of, or actually, you know what, I might, if I could find these 2 cards. I do have a mini set of this here. I do have a set of these 7 cards, or I could just I think I have a way I could display those a little bit differently and put it in the front here. That would be an interesting display for the front. Because then you'd see the cards right here. Then you could open the binder and you'll see them in the proper position on the set here. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'd be cool if I did have these. I could have it this way and then open the binder and you'd see the same 9 cards again. So I just have to find an extra Dwayne Murphy and a Roy Smith, and then I could have it on the front. 80 pages for a 792 set, front only. Front only. The 74 set I got starts off with Hank Aaron, just like the Rose 7 cards. Oh, okay. But they have a Hank Aaron set here, like Hank Aaron here, and then 6 more cards following it. Oh, so is that where they got the idea for this one? That's pretty neat there, Bipster. That's nice to know. So yeah, other than that, I've got a little bit of sorting to do before we do head out to the grocery store right after lunch. And I do have to list up some more auctions on eBay. I'm famous for getting my auctions up each day. I think I got about 60 auctions up yesterday. My goal is to get another 25 to 50 auctions up today. Oh, is it 88 pages? Is that what it is? Let's see. Let me just check. 792. 792 divided by 9 equals, yeah, 88 pages. That's right. 88 pages there, Bipster. I think Chuck's spot on there. MSB, you still making those tie-dye t-shirts? Oh, there you go. Jay's Mix must be familiar with Miss Southern Belle's content that she makes. Tie-dye. Not toe-dye. I didn't even read it that way. I said, you still making those tie-dye t-shirts? I read it the wrong way. Phone call coming in a few minutes, sir. Okay, as soon as I finish the stream, Bipster, I've got about 5 more minutes or so. Okay? And then as soon as I finish the live stream, I figured you might want to give me a quick call. So I loved math in school. I'm schooled in school. I figured I knew what you meant there, Chuck. 9 times 8, yep. 9 times 88 is 792. All right. Does anybody have any questions out there? Any questions whatsoever before we finish the stream here? Just kind of curious. If not, we can always end just a few minutes early. Let's see, what's it say for my actual live streaming? It says, does it say? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, we're only at 52 minutes of actual live time. I forgot I pushed the start streaming button before I went live. I don't even know if there's somebody here that was here when I did it earlier. Could you see me moving before I hit the live button in the little preview? Could you see me doing any of the silly antics I do sometimes before I actually hit the live button? Just kind of curious. I think Big Ray was hanging out here for a little bit, but we've got 11 people watching. Made it up to double digits for sure. All right. So other than that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and finish things up today. Going to go ahead and finish things up and get ready to rock and roll instead of just filling it with dead time in the end here. Okay, so yes, we saw you. Oh, really? You could see me? What was I doing? I'll see if you really saw me before I hit the live button. Do you remember what I was doing? Or are you just pulling my chain there, Bipster? He's pulling my chain. This has been the Blomdahl Hall of Fame Veterans Sports Cards and Collectibles, having been live today with Part 2 of 2 for the 1986 Top Set Preview. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Thanks for the thummies up. Thanks for coming into the streams today. Moving stuff around. Well, don't do too much moving stuff around. Oh, you mean I was moving stuff around? Wings of Angels Bell in honor of Chuck's sister. Thank you there, Big Ray. That was a weak second bell ringer. Sometimes my bell sticks. I gotta oil it up soon. I gotta spray a little bit of lubricant in there so it doesn't get gummed up. Let me get Big Ray's in here for 2 more entries into the Wheel of Names in honor of Chuck's sister. Let me get Chuck in here, or Big Ray in here really quick. Right, and then Get those entries in there. Oh, BCI was in here. Baseball card illustrated. Gotta run. Hope everyone has a great day. You take care there, BCI. Appreciate you stopping by for a quick look-see. Appreciate you being here if you were hanging out for a little bit as we went through the set review. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to log off. This has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans. Sports cards and collectibles have been live to you this Wednesday afternoon. Morning for me, afternoon for you, if you're on the East Coast. And you all take care. And as Bipster says in all his closing of his videos, it's not just words. Be blessed. Be in prayer for Chuck's sister for sure and Chuck's family. All right? We'll be pulling for you there, Chuck. We'll be praying for you and hope everything works out. And again, if it is time for your sister to be graduated up to heaven, we'll be praying for the family in the morning of her loss. Okay? But if you're a Christian and you know where you're going to spend in eternity, you know that when you pass here, it's just you pass from this life into the presence of our Lord and Savior up above. So it's like graduation day for Christians. All right? So take care. We mourn the loss, but we're happy that they're not in pain anymore. So be care. Love everybody in the channel and show respect when you go to other people's channels. Take care and have a wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow for Throwback Thursday.